Hello and welcome to the 2024 election night between Nikki Haley and Kamala Harris. Before we start the video, go subscribe to Election Prediction Hub Mapping. He helped me a lot and I helped him also make this election night. Check out his video as well. He's nearing 500 subscribers, and don't forget to also subscribe to my channel. We're also nearing 40 subscribers. The link will be in the description. Fox News prediction: Nikki Haley with 334 to Harris's 204. CNN: Haley 191, Harris 347. Out of MSNBC: Nikki Haley 131, Kamala Harris 407. ABC: Haley 265, Harris 273. The Wall Street Journal: Haley 246, Harris 292. New York Times: Haley 125, Harris 413. The average poll has been up and down throughout the race before the GOP convention. Kamala Harris had a huge lead. Afterwards, Haley took the lead, and after that, Kamala Harris took the lead. After the first debate, Nikki Haley won there very large, and in the second debate, it was a tie. The third debate, Kamala Harris narrowly edged out a win-in, and the polls have been very close in the recent days. Kamala Harris has a narrow lead, though. The 2020 election results: Trump 316 to Warren's 222 electoral votes. At 7 p.m. poll closings out of the states of Vermont, Indiana, Kentucky, Virginia, South Carolina, and Georgia, totaling 64 electoral votes. Out of the state of Indiana, Nikki Haley will pick up its 11 electoral votes. Out of the state of Vermont, Kamala Harris will pick up Vermont's 3 electoral votes. Out of the state of Kentucky, Haley will pick up 8 of its electoral votes. Virginia is too close to call. Harris leads 8%. Out of Nikki Haley's home state, she will pick up its 9 electoral votes. Out of the crucial battleground state of Georgia, it is too close to call. Nikki Haley leads 2%. Nikki Haley has 28 electoral votes to Kamala Harris's 3. Our 7:30 p.m. poll closings is out of the states of Ohio, West Virginia, and North Carolina, totaling 37 electoral votes. We have some live coverage from the Haley headquarters, Columbia, South Carolina. And we have some live coverage from Harris's headquarters in Sacramento, California, with her vice presidential candidate, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, speaking. Out of the crucial battleground state of Ohio, it is too close to call, an even tie. Out of the state of West Virginia, Haley will pick up all 4 of its electoral votes. In the crucial battleground state of North Carolina, it is too close to call. Nikki Haley leads Kamala Harris by 4%. We have an update out of the state of Virginia. Harris leads now by 10%. And out of the state of Georgia, we have an update. Haley leads by 4% now. 32 electoral votes for Nikki Haley to 3 for Kamala Harris. We have our 8 p.m. poll closings out of the states of Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Florida, Illinois, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, Missouri, Oklahoma, totaling 167 electoral votes. We have an update from the Nikki Haley crowd, and we have a special guest, Mark Zuckerberg, at Here's Watch Party. We have a breaking news alert. The Libertarian candidate, Bill Weld, watch party shut down after a fight begins. And Maine at large is too close to call. Harris leads 8%. Out of Maine's first, one of its electoral votes will go to Kamala Harris. Out of Maine's second is too close to call. Nikki Haley leads by 12%. Out of the state of New Hampshire, it is too close to call. This is a state that Donald Trump won in 2020. Harris leads by 8% currently, but only 15% of the vote is in. Harris will carry Massachusetts' 11 electoral votes. She will also carry Rhode Island's 3, Connecticut's 7, New Jersey's 14, Delaware's 3, Maryland's 15, the District of Columbia's 3, Pennsylvania's 19 is too close to call. Harris leads by 2%. Out of the state of Florida, it is too close to call. It's a complete tie. In the state of Illinois, its 19 electoral votes will be awarded to Kamala Harris. Out of the state of Tennessee, its 11 electoral votes will go to Nikki Haley. In the state of Alabama, its 8 electoral votes will go to Nikki Haley. Out of the state of Mississippi, its 6 electoral votes will go to Nikki Haley. And in the state of Missouri will also go to Nikki Haley. Out of the state of Oklahoma, its 7 electoral votes will go to Nikki Haley. We have an update out of the state of Ohio. It is too close to call. Haley leads by 2%. We also have an update out of the state of North Carolina. It is also too close to call. 2% lead for Nikki Haley. Out of the state of Virginia, it is too close to call still, with 39% of its voted. Harris leads by 8%. Out of the state of Georgia, it is still too close to call. Nikki Haley leads by 2%. About half the vote is currently in. Haley has 64 electoral votes to Kamala Harris's 71. She now leads by 7 electoral votes. We have our 8:30 p.m. poll closings out of the state of Arkansas. It's 6 electoral votes. Oh, we have an update. In the state of Arkansas, it's 6 electoral votes will go to Haley. We have an update in Maine at large. It is too close to call. Harris leads by 6%. And Maine's second is leading. Haley leads in Maine's second by 4%. Out of the state of New Hampshire, this is still too close to call. Harris leads by 6%. Out of the state of Pennsylvania, Trump won the state by a small margin, but Harris leads by 4%. Out of the state of Florida, this is a huge news. Nikki Haley has taken the lead with 2%. Out of the state of Ohio, Nikki Haley now leads by 4%. Donald Trump won the state huge in 2016 and huge in 2020 as well. Out of the state of North Carolina, it is too close to call. Haley leads by 2%. And we have a major announcement in the state of Virginia. Kamala Harris will carry it by 8%, taking its 13 electoral votes. Oh, and this is supposed to be a call. I forgot the check mark. Georgia's 16 electoral votes will be going to Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley has 96 electoral votes to Kamala Harris's 85. She now leads. We have our 9 p.m. poll closings out of the states of New York, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, Kansas, Louisiana, Texas, Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona, totaling 157 electoral votes. Out of the state of New York, its 27 electoral votes be awarded to Kamala Harris. Out of the crucial state of Michigan, it is too close to call. Trump won the state in 2016 and 2020, and Harris leads by 4%. Out of the state of Wisconsin, it is too close to call. Kamala Harris leads by 2%. Out of the state of Minnesota, its 9 electoral votes are too close to call. Kamala Harris leads by 8%. Out of the state of North Dakota, its 3 electoral votes will go to Nikki Haley, as long as South Dakota's 3. Out of the state of Nebraska at large, it will go to Nikki Haley along with its first, but its second is too close to call. Nikki Haley leads by a huge margin, 8%, and Nebraska's third will be awarded to Nikki Haley. Kansas's 6 electoral votes will go to Nikki Haley. Out of the state of Louisiana will also go to Nikki Haley, and Texas's 41 electoral votes will be too close to call. Nikki Haley has a huge margin currently. She's in the lead by 12%. Out of the state of Wyoming, its 3 electoral votes will be going to Nikki Haley. Out of the state of Colorado, this is a state that Warren had held. Kamala Harris leads by 8%. It is too close to call. It is a major state. Out of the state of New Mexico, its 5 electoral votes will be going to Kamala Harris by 14%. Out of the state of Arizona, its 12 electoral votes are too close to call. Nikki Haley leads by 4%. This is also a major state. Maine at largest 2 electoral votes will be awarded to Kamala Harris. This is a major announcement. It was very narrow in 2020, and now it's been awarded to Kamala Harris. This is not a flip, but it's a bigger margin than expected. Out of Maine, second is too close to call. It's an even tie. We have a major announcement out of the state of New Hampshire. Nikki Haley has taken the lead. This is a crucial battleground state. Donald Trump had carried it in 2020. Out of the state of Pennsylvania, its 19 electoral votes are too close to call. Harris leads by 2%. Out of the state of Florida's 31 electoral votes are too close to call. Nikki Haley keeping her 2% margin. Out of the state of Ohio, Nikki Haley expanding her lead to 6% now. Half the vote is in. This is huge. And out of the state of North Carolina, expanding her lead by 4% now. 67% of the vote is in. Nikki Haley has 123 electoral votes to Kamala Harris's 121. Very close. Nikki Haley leads by 2 electoral votes. There's 188 that are still in the toss-up column. We have our 10 p.m. poll closings out of the states of Ohio, Montana, Utah, and Nevada, totaling 26 electoral votes. Out of the state of Iowa, this is a crucial battleground state. Donald Trump won by a huge margin in 2016 and 2020. Nikki Haley leads by 4%. Out of the state of Montana, its 4 electoral votes will be awarded to Nikki Haley. Out of the state of Utah, Nikki Haley will take its 6 electoral votes. And out of the crucial state of Nevada, Donald Trump carried the state in 2020, but not in 2016. Kamala Harris has a huge lead currently by 12%. Out of the state of Michigan, this is huge news. Kamala Harris has expanded her lead by 6% now. Donald Trump had carried that state, and in the state of Wisconsin, it's an even tie. It is still too close to call. And we have a major announcement out of the battleground state of Minnesota. Its 9 electoral votes will be awarded to Kamala Harris. Nebraska's second 1 electoral vote is still too close to call. Nikki Haley leads by 4%. And we have a major announcement out of the state of Texas. The second largest electoral vote state will be awarded to Nikki Haley by 14%, larger than Trump's 2016 and 2020 election results. Out of the state of Colorado is still too close to call. Kamala Harris leads by 6%. And out of the state of Arizona, Nikki Haley has a huge lead by 6%. This is bigger than Trump's 2016, but is even with his 2020 election results. Out of the Maine second, Nikki Haley has taken the lead again by 2%. Out of the state of New Hampshire, Nikki Haley is keeping her 2% lead there, with 63% of the vote in. Out of the state of Pennsylvania, Nikki Haley picking up her lead, making it an even tie. More than half the vote is currently in there. And the state of Florida, Nikki Haley keeping her 2% lead with half the vote in. This is very good for her. And also in the state of Ohio, Kamala Harris picking up a lead, narrowing it from 6% to 4% now. We have a major announcement. In the state of North Carolina, it will be awarded to Nikki Haley by 4%. Nikki Haley now has 190 electoral votes to Kamala Harris's 130. We have our 11 p.m. poll closings out of the states of Idaho, Washington, Oregon, California, and Hawaii, totaling 83 electoral votes. We have a special performance by Alan Jackson at the Nikki Haley headquarters. We have a new poll coming from a ballot saying 48% of the voters want to expand the barrier on the southern border. 30% say they want to keep it how it is, and 21% say they want it to be destroyed. Out of the state of Idaho, its 4 electoral votes will be awarded to Nikki Haley. Washington's 12 electoral votes will be going to Kamala Harris, as long as Oregon's 8, and her home state of California's 55, which is the largest electoral votes in the country. 55 electoral votes has been awarded to her, as long as Hawaii's 4 electoral votes. In the state of Iowa, we have an update. Kamala Harris is picking up her lead, and now it's 51% to 49%. Nikki Haley still taking a lead by 2%. We have a major announcement. Nevada has flipped to Kamala Harris by 10%. This is huge for Harris's campaign. Out of the state of Michigan, it is too close to call. Kamala Harris leads by 4%. And out of the state of Wisconsin, Nikki Haley now taking the lead by 2%. Out of Nebraska's second, Nikki Haley leads by 2%, 1 electoral vote. We have a major announcement out of the state of Colorado. Its 10 electoral votes will be awarded to Kamala Harris. That's a 6% margin. And out of the state of Arizona, Nikki Haley still leads by 4%. 51% of the vote is in. Out of Maine's second, its 1 electoral vote is still too close to call, with Nikki Haley leading by 2%. Out of the state of New Hampshire, Nikki Haley's keeping her majority by 2%. Out of the state of Pennsylvania, it is still too close to call. 68% of the vote is in. It is a complete tie currently. Out of the state of Florida, 87% of the vote is in. Its 31 electoral votes are still too close to call. 2% majority for Nikki Haley. And we have a major announcement out of the state of Ohio. It is going for Nikki Haley. She won it by 4%, nearer than Trump in 2016 and 2020. But this is very good for the Nikki Haley campaign. Kamala Harris, though, leads with 225 electoral votes to 211 by Nikki Haley. We have our 1 p.m. poll closings out of the state of Alaska, totaling 3 electoral votes. Its 3 electoral votes will be awarded to Nikki Haley. We have an update out of the state of Iowa. Nikki Haley leads by 4%. 73% of the vote is in. Oh, and this is a major announcement. Michigan's 15 electoral votes has flipped to Kamala Harris. This is a major announcement. Its 15 electoral votes have flipped. Donald Trump had carried that state in 2016 and in 2020. In the crucial battleground state of Wisconsin, it is too close to call. It's an even tie. In the state of Nebraska, it is too close to call. Nikki Haley leads by 4%. Out of the state of Arizona is too close to call. Nikki Haley having a huge lead by 6% there now. We have a major announcement out of Maine's 2nd Congressional District. Will be awarded to Nikki Haley by 6%. Out of the state of New Hampshire, it is too close to call. 90% of the vote is in. It is 50-50. It is a complete tie. Out of the state of Pennsylvania, it is too close to call. 88% of the vote is in. Kamala Harris leads by 2%. We have a major announcement out of the state of Florida. It will be awarding its 31 electoral votes to Nikki Haley. This is a major prediction. Nikki Haley has 246 electoral votes to Kamala Harris's 240. Is still an pretty even in who will be winning the election. Is 50-50 chance. 52 toss-up state. 52 electoral votes are toss-up currently. We have a major announcement out of the state of Iowa. Its 6 electoral votes will be going to Nikki Haley with 52% to 48%. That is a 4% lead. Out of the state of Wisconsin, its 10 electoral votes are too close to call it. There's still 14% of the vote left, and it is an even tie. We have a major announcement out of Nebraska's 2nd Congressional District. Its 1 electoral vote will be awarded to Nikki Haley, bringing her up. And out of the state of Arizona, its 12 electoral votes are too close to call. She leads by 4%. Out of the state of New Hampshire, it is a complete tie. 97% of the vote is in. Out of the state of Pennsylvania, it is too close to call. It is a complete tie. 94% of the vote is in. Nikki Haley taking a lead with 253 electoral votes to Kamala Harris's 240. Nikki Haley would only need about 17 electoral votes more, and Kamala Harris would need 30. There's 52 electoral votes up. It is still an even tie. Nikki Haley has maybe a slight lead, though. Out of the state of Wisconsin, it is too close to call. 7% of is still not coming in yet, and it is a complete tie. We have a major announcement out of the state of Arizona. Its 12 electoral votes will be awarded to Nikki Haley, bringing her up. And now in the state of New Hampshire, it is too close to call. There's only 0.6% of the vote left. It is a complete tie. We have a major announcement out of the state of Pennsylvania. Its 19 electoral votes will flip to Kamala Harris. It is 265 to 259 electoral votes. Nikki Haley needs 5 more, and Kamala Harris needs 11 more. We have a major prediction out of the state of New Hampshire. Nikki Haley will hold on to this with a very narrow margin. Its 4 electoral votes will be awarded to her, and in the state of Wisconsin, it is too close to call. 3% of the vote is still left. It is a complete tie. Nikki Haley has 269 to Kamala Harris's 259. There's 10 left, and whoever wins this, Nikki Haley needs to win this to win the election, and if Kamala Harris wins it, it will come down to the House of Representatives. We have a breaking news alert. Out of the state of Wisconsin, its 10 electoral votes will be awarded to Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley has been elected as the 46th President-elect of the United States. Nikki Haley won with 279 electoral votes to Kamala Harris's 259. You have a breaking news. Haley comes out with her family for her victory speech between 2:20 and 3 a.m. Kamala Harris does not come out to speak to her crowd, full of disappointment in the room. We have breaking news. Kamala Harris claims she won't concede the election until a recount in Wisconsin, New Hampshire, and Florida ends. The recounts occur in Wisconsin November 7th to November 16th, in Florida November 7th and November 14th, and New Hampshire between November 7th and November 15th. We have half the results in the state of Wisconsin. Kamala Harris leads. This is a huge turn of events. And in the state of New Hampshire, Haley leads by 0.2%. Half the vote is in. Out of the state of Florida, Haley leads by 2%. Out of the state of Florida, it's 31 electoral votes we awarded to Nikki Haley. She's won about a little under 2%, and it's been announced November 8th. We have a major announcement out of the state of New Hampshire. It's 4 electoral votes will be awarded to Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley is projected the winner in New Hampshire with a very, very narrow lead with 50.097% of the vote. It was announced November 9th. We have a major announcement out of the state of Wisconsin. It's 10 electoral votes will go to Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley is projected winner in Wisconsin with 50.021% on November 14th. Nikki Haley will have 279 electoral votes to Kamala Harris's 259. A big party begins, and Haley has a big convention. 500,000 people came. Kamala Harris concedes the election to Nikki Haley, says she'll run as the vice president next time. Thanks so much for watching, and if you have any disagreements, put it in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to Election Prediction Hub Mapping, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. We are nearing 40 subscribers, and his channel is nearing 500 subscribers. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and hit the bell button below to get notified when new videos come out. Bye.